Erlanger is warning residents about a new phone scam.
Telemarketers unrelated to Erlanger attempt to call a customer trying to sell services. Channel 3's Brian Didlake's been following this story. Brian, tell us what officials say to do if you receive one of these calls.
Well, officials with the Better Business Bureau say the best way to avoid these spoofing calls is to not pick up the phone. Erlanger says that if a 423 number with the prefix 778 calls you about a sale of any type of service, it's not them. Erlanger officials say some of these calls are coming from Rapid Response Home Security System and the National Healthcare Enrollment Center. The calls have been reported to the FCC.
Technology allows fraudsters to do that today, and their ultimate goals vary, but usually it's the gathering of personal information that could be used for identity theft.
Erlanger claims that none of their patients' information has been compromised. The health system says that they never make cold calls to sell services. Jim Winsett with the Better Business Bureau says that the best way to combat spoof calls is to simply not answer the phone.
Don't answer calls that you're not expecting. Again, just let the message machine or whoever your telephone service is with accept the message, and then you listen to it. And if it's important, then you follow up on that.
The FCC also suggests residents should never give out personal information such as a social security number or a password to an account. Residents should use caution if you're being pressured for information or payment immediately. And if you do answer the phone from a spoof call, do not respond to any questions, especially those that can be answered with yes. Winston says to always use your best judgment when answering the phone.
The only way spoofing works is for someone to answer the phone and have a live person that they could interact with to try to get information from you.
Now, to block telemarketing calls, you can register your number on the Do Not Call list. Legitimate telemarketers look at the list to avoid calling both landline and wireless phone numbers on the list. Cindy, Greg.
Thank you, Brian.